Hey guys, how you doing? So this is the Queen. Very good to be here with you, with everybody tonight. I just want to go ahead and just send a quick update. Happy February. Today it's early Thursday morning, February the 8th, here in the Boston, United States area. And I'm going to make a quick update. I know it's really early. I just want to go ahead and get this out on social media and as well as, of course, to all my supporters and friends. Um, I want to go ahead and send a quick shout out to my family member, distant relative, Hidden Battle, who passed away this past week, last week, of a brief illness. And unfortunately, he was a Tony Award winner um, in Dreamgirls and with Jennifer Hudson and Jennifer Holliday and Debbie Allen. And he was known all around Broadway. So I want to give a shout out to the memory of Hidden Battle, who was born in Germany and um, who passed away in Los Angeles at Mount Cedar Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. So again, prayer for the family of Hidden Battle, a distant relative of mine. As well as, of course, I want to give a shout out to the Massachusetts State Troopers Crisis Response Team that handled the situation at Boston Logan Airport with the migrants, over 100 to 200 migrants a day since the Thanksgiving holiday. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to the Massachusetts State Troopers responder team there, the crisis management team, who pretty much were able to help facilitate the immigrants in providing them, even though Boston Logan Airport wasn't a declared facility to host them to be able to sleep in, they were still able to facilitate the migrants there and able to get them the day services that they needed, and then help to try to organize them in a way matter. So as you notice, one of my other followers talked to me today, and he said that he asked me where were the migrants at, and it's already February the 8th, and they are some of those migrants were moved to the facility in Roxbury, in Boston, in the Boston downtown Boston, central Boston area. Um, and some of them were moved into host families. So it just really depends on what kind of situations the migrants and the families ended up in. So again, prayers to the many individual immigrants. They were Haitian, they were Dominican, they were Venezuelan, they were from all around the world who. Of course, as you know, with Eric Adams now providing debit cards to some of the host families, to some of the migrants in New York now, this week, and even with rappers like 50 Cent. Instantly making sure that that would be okay, and in the community, still a lot of other people disagree to that, but hopefully the services will be rendered to these people as needed. Now, some of the things I don't agree with. I don't agree with not providing the same access and the same services to veterans as well as to the previous homeless, as well previous homeless population, that they still should receive services on top of what a regular everyday migrant coming into the country should be able to receive. But at the same time, though, um, a lot of these formerly veterans and the homeless like myself, which I've been in Boston for about 4 or 5 years now, on the waiting list, and now migrants sometimes have bigger, because I'm a single person, but they have families up to 4 or 5 people in a family, have priority access over me than who's been on the waiting list a longer time. So that's kind of the problem that I'm personally struggling with, and I know a lot of other a lot of other homeless people are also going through that same problem and that same situation as well. So I would encourage you guys to go out there and to continue talking about the issue, continue talking about how it's affecting, how it's impacting you and your families as well. And of course, um, reaching out to your local your local city councilman and assembly people and saying, hey, what can we do to help out our government and help out our community? We want to help the homeless. We want to help veterans at the same time, but we want this immigration problem to be fixed. So we need to find a solution to this. So please continue talking about it. Bring a positive resolution to it. But at the same time, the immigration situation is not going to go away, and it's not going to fix itself overnight. So you have to continue going out there and providing the resources, and providing the services that are needed for everybody, because we're all in this pot together at the same time, getting priority access to those individuals who need it the most. So, which is kind of hard to say because we're all stuck in the same boat. And right now I'm in limbo like myself, and it hurts to say that I'm still stuck in the same boat that I'm in, but I know it will get better. And so I have to continue to reach out to my local community service people and my leadership in office, and people looking up to me and say, hey, what can we do and how can we best help to fix this immigrant situation, and at the same time provide a resolution to help the homeless, veterans, and even women and families of domestic violence, help them get housing as well. So that's the situation which I'm going through, as well as other people are going through in the same boat. And I know it's not easy. It's not an easy topic to talk about. A lot of people right now are very frustrated, like myself. I'm very frustrated too at the same time. But I know that that we have to figure out to come together as a resolution to the situation, come together and find a resolution to this problem. So we'll just continue to keep you guys updated about what's going on with the micro situation in Boston. As well as next week, next Friday after Valentine's, because Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day to you guys, February the 14th, next Wednesday. But next weekend in Albany, in the capital of New York State, in Albany, New York, is a Black, Puerto Rican, and Asian caucus. I'm not sure if I will be able to come in attendance, but I did get a ticket. But I would like to go ahead and get a shout out to a couple of people. As you know, of course, Mayor Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, everything that he's been doing so far, being one of the leadership on top of the biggest cities in the world, all the stress he has to go through, and also dealing with the city budget, dealing with the police reform that he has to go through all the time, as well as his constituents, as well as with the city budget, and everything that he has to deal with. I'm going to give a shout out to Eric Adams, as well as, of course, Assemblyman Al Taylor of District 71, Senator Leroy Comrie of the 14th District, Senator Kevin Parker of the 21st District, Latrice Walker, Assemblywoman Latrice Walker of District 55. Shout out to Latrice Walker, who her mother just passed, but she is a strong, very strong woman of God, and I really do appreciate everything that she has been done so thus far. And I'm very thankful to have her look up to somebody like Latrice Walker, which is a very strong, wonderful, beautiful woman of God. And I'm very thankful to have her as a great woman to look up to, Latrice Walker. So please continue to keep her and her family in prayers at this moment. as well as, of course, there is Assemblyman Clyde Vinnell, and then a couple other people here in the Boston leadership. Of course, Kim Janey, Michelle Wu, Julie Mejia, the current Boston City Council President, Ruthie Lugine, and Ed Flynn. And I want to give a shout out to Ed Flynn today. He talked a lot about providing veteran services, as well as, of course, what's going on right now with the Steward healthcare system in Boston and around the United States. As you know, the Steward Medical Group is going through an extreme funding crisis. They're going through extreme funding crisis where they are having to cut off operations, cut off services, medical services, hospital services to people in need, emergency hospital services. They're closing hospitals. They're cutting jobs. They're firing doctors, and it's hard to say that Steward Medical Group has been around for years and years and years. It's one of the biggest hospital groups in the United States. So I know there's not a lot to say, but I have a doctor who's also part of the Steward Medical Group as well. So, you know, a lot needs to be done. It's like one of those groups that provide services for the low income and those who in the low income Black or brown communities. And I'm grateful for medical facilities like Kearney Hospital, like St. Elizabeth's Hospital, which go out there provide services to low income individuals. At the same time, though, the mismanagement of the hospital administration, the mismanagement of accounting systems, management of hospital funds, as well as, of course, the fact that they've lost funding, they've lost the ability to handle the hospital systems, and the politics of the matter, the politics of the nonprofit and the for-profit hospital administrations, that's caused a lot to close down. And it's sad to say that we're losing what's going to happen to Steward Medical Group and a lot of the hospitals. So I would like to encourage you guys to keep those patients and the providers in your prayers right now, which are over Steward Medical Group as well. Okay, all right. So and then I want to also give a shout out to oh yes, Julie Mejia, as well as Ruthie Lugine, and Mayor Michelle Wu, who did receive a copy of my 2 books, Being of Need and Modesty. Their office did receive a copy. And of course, Mayor Michelle Wu's office did receive a copy of all my 4 books, The Public Resignation of Andrew Cuomo, The Letter to Governor Charlie Baker, Being of Need, and of course, my other book, another book of mine as well. So I was trying to get a response back from her office, but the office is going to take a little bit of time, 4 to 6 weeks, to get a response back from Michelle Wu. But whatever it is, I will keep following up and keep continuing to do what I love to do, which is provide services for the community as a whole. So I really do appreciate you guys' encouragement and support in that matter. As well as, of course, congratulations to my cousin, Sunsaray Johnson Hagan, right now, who is on her 3rd child. And she's 8 months pregnant right now, soon to give birth anytime at this moment. And she's as I say, as has been told, healthy baby, healthy mommy. Healthy mommy, healthy baby. So I want to make sure that Sunny does get the support and the services that she does. So healthy baby, healthy mommy. As well as, of course, one of my friends and associates here in the Boston area, Sonia David. I want to give a shout out to Sonia David and congratulations to her and her newborn as well, who's done it an extremely amount of time. And I really do appreciate Sonia. She's a great PhD student, has her own business, and just really encouraged by her, really inspired by her and her work. So great shout out to Sonia David as well. Okay. And of course, my brother King Jemai Harris and Larry Battle, my cousin La Princess, my sister La Princess, and all my brothers and sisters back home in Atlanta and Los Angeles and Texas, my family friends in Los Angeles, Texas. I want to give a shout out to you guys as well. As this month is my father's birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. To Larry Battle, a happy birthday. And also shout out to Domingos de la Rosa in Boston area community activists as well. And of course, Monica Cannon Grant. Prayers for her. I know she's doing well, but it's hard for her. She's still grieving from the loss of her husband during this time because it is Valentine's Day, and it's a hard time for a lot of people who are lost, have lost loved ones as well. So. I do want to ask you guys during this holiday season to be encouraged. Know that you're not alone. If you do need services and support, know that there are services out there. There is, of course, the National Suicide Hotline, as well as, of course, the National Suicide Hotline number. I think it's 811. You can call them, or 911 if you do need any kind of emergency assistance. Be sure to call 911 and speak to somebody, and they can refer you to a mental health advocate for free. Okay, free services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, all right, so this is LaQueen Battle First Aid Responder Services. God bless you all. I will share this all on my social media platforms. Happy Thursday, happy Valentine's Day. I wish you guys the best. And of course, I know it's a little bit impromptu, but the King of England, King Charles III, is recently being diagnosed with cancer. They haven't declared, haven't announced which stage it is yet, but I do wish him and his family and the royal family a prayers and comfort during this time, as well as comfort for Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, during her time right now of healing. So this is LaQueen Battle. God bless you all, and please take care. Happy Valentine's.